said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. When came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by a former national champion at Ohio State, standing 6'4". It's Will Howard.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
And no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Here's Johnson again on second down. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game: 13 carries, 123 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. Now Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second and 1 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, right?
And Richardson back to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The deuce is wild here, 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They go play action with Richardson. Touchdown, Colts! Tyler Warren with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
Now the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession.
Ready, ready.
As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80, Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. It's caught. Mitchell. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Richardson looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Colts at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Got his man. It's Warren. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Richardson. Here's a diving catch right side. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. On the ground, DJ Gibbons down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts have taken the lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And they'll take this one for about 4 to the 40.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Howard. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Back to throw. Howard. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Second and long. Dumping it off for Johnson. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so they can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
And they use your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline. Right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport state. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
The kick is good.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Go check. Ready.
First and 10, Taylor now. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Mikey,
Here's Richardson to throw. That's complete to Pierce. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 22. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 60-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The home team's offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Come on.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action, Richardson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
60 Eagles. Let's go now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the 2nd half.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the go.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
18 Cardinals. Hey. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Let's go. Hey. Check it. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
Bronco. Hut.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Richardson off the play fake. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that part there. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. They tried to go with play action separation there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
It's fourth down.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. From the 25, here's second and 6. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Facing a second and 3, ball on the 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw. Richardson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Complete. Leads to
19,
second
18.
down.
Let's go.
Off play action. Richardson. Touchdown. Jelani Woods from 3 yards out. And the Colts add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive in total 8 plays. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Howard. McKinnon here, it's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Howard. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 30. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Howard. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 30 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to the air with Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. A 20-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Howard now, operating from the gun. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. But Charles, a lot of